Lego. We have all played it once in our lives, even if you didn't hear about it. It's one of the ways that anyone can show their geometric skills and creativity in making great duplicates to the most illegal shit you have ever seen. Sometimes Lego can be art, but sometimes it's making the most weird thing that we have all tried. Whatever you think Lego is, the lore behind it says something else. Lego's history was very brutal and depressing at first, but ended in a successful building up and emphasizing that whatever you do, never back down and never what?
Never give up.
So sit back and watch or listen, or whatever you do in YouTube videos and enjoy. Lego was created in 1932 in a small workshop in Billund, Denmark. Lego's first form was created by Ole Kirk Christiansen, but for short I will call him Crick. So Crick over here was a carpenter, but as he saw that there was no constant income, he thought about something else. He thought about wooden toys. Since he was a carpenter, he had many quality wood, which made it perfect. So he made wooden toys for kids, and soon enough it was well known that he made quality wooden toys. But one day a rich, worried fellow came along the shop and looked at the wooden toys and was impressed that it was very fine and put a big order. Which means that they had to work hard but couldn't get all of the toys, which put Kirk in a position, he in too much toys and not enough money, which made everything go in a decline. But he never backed down, never gave up, and kept trying to self-promote the Legos. But it was too slow, so the company that Kirk was starting needed a memorable name. In Danish, Leggot means to play well, but if you cover some words up, you get a word called Lego, and from that day on, the company's name was called Lego. Yes sir, I know that you got chills right now, but what bro didn't know was that Lego in Latin also meant I assemble. Bro hit to rocks with one bird, or one bird with to rocks, whatever the saying goes. Not only Kirk's quality of wood was great, but his mentality. Just like Kimmich in football, bro is quality over quantity, and is pure discipline and cares about every detail. I think for 100% that bro has OCD or something. But after all that, you think that things finally got better, right? Well, whatever you are smoking, you got to put that down, because it didn't. 1942, a big fire came across the Lego company, which burned all of the grinded time in wood carving. If you don't know what this feels like, it's like getting your favorite game and restarting it so that your old files are no more. Kirk still didn't give up. Let's fucking go, my boy, my homie. Kirk was more determined than that Undertale character and started to build a new factory and managed to get back into the market, baby. In 1946, Kirk started to look for another way of making toys and in a machine fair to look for new innovative ways of making his market bigger. Nothing came to interest until he saw a molding machine. It made these small boxes, and when nobody found them useful, Kirk thought something else. So he purchased one and created the first version of Lego. And this is when our boy, Crick, was on the uprise. Even though it did sell, it wasn't selling enough. So instead of our boy going outside and promoting, the son came out instead, Godfred Kirk Christiansen. But just like Kirk, I'ma call him Chris. Because of Chris, Lego company managed to not lack a single digit in the bank account. In 1954, now Lego really took off from this one conversation from Chris, and an entrepreneur started to talk about the market.
Nowadays, toys are not that good.
What you on about? They are doing great.
The toys itself are, but the overall thing doesn't match. Things are not welding together true. There is no base that toys are on. There is no link.
You mean like a system?
Before this talk, Lego used to sell bricks and wooden toys like Crick did, but soon enough, they targeted more on making Lego into a system. The system was so well made that kids understood traffic and vehicle regulations from its realistic play. This was a massive W for Crick and Chris, since Lego can convey so many messages in so many ways. But there was one problem. The built pieces kept falling apart. So lots of thinking and coffee later. In 1958, Chris remodeled Lego's bottom to half-tubs so that the top part of the Lego could fit in. This led to Lego more secure, and Lego to be made in even more ways. As you know from game to games, developer to developer, nothing stays and not leave. Even if Lego is the most best-made toy that there is, Lego is not getting attention from anyone. This is very sad since the amount of lore and the amount of Nikkei 30 that Crick watched was diabolical. I will always remember, you Crick my beloved.